my goodness.
Hi. Hi, Facebook.
Hey, you too.
It's Angie.
And Rennee.
Sorry. It's my
Happy
fault.
Thursday. I'm going to say happy Friday. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Yes, it's my fault. It's my fault. So how's
Well,
it going? How's it going?
it's going. It's
It's
going.
going.
It's
Yeah,
going.
yeah, it is. It is. It is. Wait, what's going on? No. It is. It is. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
So
This is our thumbs up, thumbs down segment. And I love thumbs up, thumbs down.
yes, yes, yes. Y'all ready for it?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Do y'all hear Hecko?
No? Am I echoing?
Am I echoing?
No?
Mm.
Do I need to get my microphone? No, I don't want to mess with nothing. I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's what's missing. I don't
Yeah,
have my microphone. And I do hear feedback.
I don't.
Okay. Well, if nobody else does, let's keep going.
Let's go.
Y'all ready? I had some cake. Sorry.
Oh,
I like cake. All right. We ready?
we ready.
All right. Let's see. How we going to do that? How you do it? Oh, shorty. Okay. There we go. All right. So, hey, y'all heard. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All right, let's go.
All right,
What we got first? What we got first? You ready?
I'm ready.
Bam.
So this one, she was a firefighter and she was fired. They had a policy where it was no tattoos that would they were couldn't be visible and on your neck. So they couldn't be visible and you couldn't have a tattoo on your neck.
Okay.
So they gave her the option to they somebody reported her for the tattoo. They gave her the option to grow her hair out. She grew her hair was growing her hair out. Somebody complained, said it wasn't growing fast enough, whatever the case may be. She lost her job, and they changed the policy before they fired her that you couldn't have a tattoo on your neck.
Wait, they changed the policy. So the policy was not, so the original policy was that you couldn't have a tattoo, a visible tattoo.
Yes, on your
Okay.
neck. Mm-hmm.
No,
Wait a
you
minute.
said the original policy was you couldn't have a visible tattoo, period.
Yes.
Okay. And then while going through
Um,
all of this, they added that you can't have a tattoo on your neck.
yes. First, the policy was you were prohibited from having tattoos on your face and your neck.
Okay.
He got this one, as you can see, which is on the back of her head and her neck.
That's her neck.
So somebody complained. They told her she can grow her hair out. She started growing her hair out. Somebody complained. I guess it wasn't growing fast enough. So they changed the policy to no tattoos on your neck, and they fired her. She lost her job.
Okay. So I feel bad that she lost her job.
Mm-hmm.
However, when going into the job and accepting the job, you knew that there was a no visible tattoo policy.
Yeah.
So you went against the rules. And if
Yeah.
you're working there, then that's your job. and you
Yep.
have to follow the rules or get your own company.
Yep.
Um, I'm still a little confused because you're saying that the policy, they changed it to not on your neck.
Yeah. They changed the policy, saying you couldn't have tattoos on your neck. And what she was saying is that people who are already there and employed, she said that some of them already they have tattoos on their neck, and she felt like she was being picked on.
So if they changed the policy
Uh-huh.
that you couldn't have any tattoos on your neck, then all of them should have been fired.
Yep. And that's what she was saying.
But how can you tell me I can't have anything on my neck if I can cover it up?
And that's what she was saying too.
So um I I feel so she may have been targeted, and I know that people may get upset about this. I don't care. But you put yourself in that position because number one, it clearly stated no visible tattoos,
Yeah.
regardless of where they are.
Yeah.
No visible tattoos. And if you've cut all of your hair off, and that's clearly a visible tattoo.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Um, yeah. If it was just that, if there was a no tattoo policy and
Yeah.
then it was put into place, then yes, you would have been targeted.
Yeah.
So she might, I mean, she's definitely right on the second half as far as you telling me I can't get it on my neck. But if it's somewhere where I can cover it up, it shouldn't matter. Even if I have them on my face and I come to work and I can cover it up, that's not your business. So,
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, your job is your job. And if you know this is something that becoming a firefighter is not an easy job,
right,
the training and stuff, and this is the policy, you have to make a decision. Lifestyle change
right,
with the policy change because my career has changed.
right, right. You got to follow the
So,
rules. If you don't
yeah,
like the rules, then peace
bye.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, get your
So I
own.
feel bad for you, babe, but you gotta yeah, you have to follow the rules.
So
So
it's
it was
thumbs.
I don't know. I'm not gonna put a thumbs up for her losing her job, but I
Yeah,
am put a thumbs down for her not following the rules.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I agree with that.
All right. Let's see what we got next.
Child, child. They just found like two bodies or a body in there recently. Did you see? First of all, did you see the meme they have going around
No.
where they had the person swimming in muddy water and a skeleton popped up beside him? They was like, "This is what's gonna happen when you swim in the Anacostia River." Yeah, yeah.
I
Um,
think dead bodies is the last thing that you gotta worry about. I mean, I'm sure they in there, but you gotta worry about needles. You gotta worry about zombies. You gotta worry about all of that. Rats.
Yes, women in
Mm.
the and swimming in the Anacostia River. That's that. Yeah, I saw, and I think it starts Friday. They're opening it up for people to swim in it. And what got me was I think last year it was ranked like number 5 or something for like the worst river. Um, because of they said the urine in there, they found feces, they found all these different things, and I'm like, in a year, now you're telling me you're opening it up and it's okay for people to swim in there? Nah,
No, thank you. That's
I'm not
that's
swimming in there.
two thumbs down.
Yes,
That's
yes.
just no. That's a no.
Would you swim in Anacostia?
No. And here's your rare chance. You're absolutely right. This is a rare chance. It's a rare chance that you're gonna come out of there and nothing's gonna be wrong with you.
Ugh.
Cause that water get in your mouth, that water get up, it's gonna be in your eyes. You ain't gonna be able to see. And then when you see people walking around like mummies or zombies,
Yeah, Patrice said thumbs down. Tamiko said no. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly.
yeah, no, thank you. I'll pass. You got it, bruh. Mm-mm. And I don't want to hear nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Just some things, just leave alone. Okay. Now I did. I did. What you say? They're trying to kill y'all. Now I do think that I was. Oh my gosh, I did read like some of the.
What?
Wait a minute. I did read some of the comments, and boy, when I tell you they are hilarious, they are hilarious.
Mm-mm.
Some of the comments that were on either Instagram or TikTok or one of them, they were hilarious. Okay, let's see what we got next.
This one is the lab grown chicken breast. This is the first ever, and the FDA approved it. What's your thoughts?
So this is now. First of all, we don't know how long we've been eating this stuff because this is the first ever approved by the FDA. So I'm sure that they didn't try it out somewhere, somehow, some way, right? And we didn't try it. Everything tastes like chicken. We don't know what we even ate, but no, thank you. I mean, for me to knowingly do that, I'm good. They that goes back to they trying to kill us.
What they're saying that this is cell curated chicken. They did a careful evaluation, but what got me was this was made in steel tanks using cells harvested from live animals. A steel tank.
So all that, well, no, that's aluminum. Whatever. No, thank you.
Yeah,
No, thank you. What does it say? Our food's already what?
bad, bad for
Mhm.
us.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we got to keep praying, y'all. Just keep praying. Just keep praying. That sucks. All right.
I agree. Thumbs down for me.
So we got all thumbs down.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get to a thumbs up eventually. I don't know. Let's see what we got next.
yeah. I don't know.
Yes. So this is a nice story.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, this is a nice story. So there was a this family has adopted this the widowed neighbor as an honorary grandpa to their kids. They said that he had lost his wife, not too long, and this family, they had, moved into the neighborhood, and Paul, who's grandpa, welcomed them into the neighborhood. And she said, at that time she knew she had made the right choice. So they, now they spend a lot of time together, all the holidays, and they're really close with the kids. They also said that the husband's father is in the Dominican Republic,
Mhm.
so it's good for him as well. And that even the husband's mom says, "Here comes your dad, Paul." So he's like, he's that dad that has kind of stepped in. So it's I think that it's a wonderful thing that they did. And even reading some of the comments that some of the people were saying, people just find anything wrong with it because they were like, oh, they only got in the news because it was a black family with a white grandpa. So what? They're human beings and they all need love.
Yeah.
And I think that that was great that they were, both of them were able to look past all that's going on today, because there is a big thing about with race being, you know, the big thing out there. If it's not race, then it's gender, it's whatever. But I think that this is great. And it said that she asked, the wife had asked him, like, what drew you to us? And he said that he was a very social person and that he grew up around a lot of kids. So I think that that's great that they have honorary grandpa, and kids are young,
Yeah.
and they're taught those mean things. So for them to be able to see that it's not about the color of your skin, but it's
Mhm.
about the content of your heart,
Yeah.
and this will open it up. And yes, it opens the idea that even adults could be can benefit from being adopted. Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. So I think that that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I do too. And if you go look the story up to anybody, they have like pictures of him. He's sitting on the porch with the kids, and I
Yeah.
think it keeps him alive and keeps, you know, something to look forward to since his wife is gone.
Hmm.
And they look out for him. So I love it. I love it.
Yeah. I think that it is great. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that this is beautiful. And you're absolutely right, because it does make a big difference on the quality of life,
Yes.
for him. So we
Yes.
can't forget our elders. We
No.
can't forget them.
And we
So
forget about them so much, but I
we,
love this.
yeah, we do. So this definitely gets two thumbs up for me. Yeah. Go, Grandpa Paul.
This story right here. Oh my gosh. So her father passed away, and she still text the number for years. She would text and text, and she would just give like updates and stuff as if she was texting her father. And it just so happened after 4 years, she texts good news, and the person texts back, and she was blown away. And he was telling her that he lost his daughter, and he looked forward to seeing her messages, and he just decided to reply that day. And she was just like, he said he kept every single message from her. And I just thought this story right here was just like, it just, to me, it's like God purposed it. Since she lost her father, he lost his daughter. I just love it. I do. This is just a thumbs up for me.
I know, and I'm over here, girl. I'm over here tearing up. Even though I read it already, I'm tearing up because it just goes to show that God will put people in
Yeah.
your life, and
Yeah.
not always just, you have to be there physically, but God will fill that void for you.
Yes.
Because as she was able to turn out her heart and staying connected to her dad. Just think about how, and it says, it says, my name is Brad, and I lost my daughter in a car wreck in August 2014, and your messages have kept me alive. When you text me, I know it's a message from God. I'm sorry you lost someone so close to you, but I have listened to you over the years, and I have watched you grow and go through more than anyone. And he says that, like, he wanted to text her back, for years. And this is going on for years,
Yeah.
right? This is not just a couple of months, this is years.
Yes.
And, he says that he wanted to text her back, but he didn't want to upset her or break her heart.
Yeah.
And so, he tells her that her messages have been a source of strength and faith for him for
Yeah.
so long, and that he hopes her updates will continue. And that's just so sweet to me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because he could have been like, wrong number, whatever. He could have blocked her. He could have did anything
Yeah.
to, he wasn't just thinking about himself. But as she was pouring her heart out, God was, covering them both and had them connected. I love that.
I do too.
I think this is just
And
beautiful.
it kind of makes me think too, because I'm quick. Somebody texts me, I'm like, wrong number. I'm like, wrong
Right,
number, block.
right.
So
Yeah,
now, after reading this, maybe I won't just be so quick to say wrong number, block.
Right,
Maybe, but I'm quick. Wrong number, block.
right,
So
right.
this right here is, I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna
I
see what
know.
happens.
And just it's just that he just, I don't know. Just,
Yeah,
and then being able to pour into her and to encourage her. I
yeah,
think your dad would be happy to know you bought another dog instead of having children. Take
yeah,
care, and I look forward to your update soon.
yeah,
It's and I'm not sure. I can't see everything that's going on. He said had he replied earlier, it would not have had the same impact, and
yeah,
that's so true.
yeah,
That's so true. It, and it's all in, and that too also said in God's timing, and
yes,
that's why we have to be very discerning to the spirit, because if, like you said, if he would have replied earlier, it could have done anything.
yeah,
To her, to him, he could have been like, I'm having a bad day today, and I don't want to hear about this girl, and my daughter's gone.
yeah.
He looked at it as, an angel. So this is beautiful.
It is. It
Yeah, got me over here crying like a crybaby.
is.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see what's next.
I did not know this. I don't know if anybody else did, but I did not know this. That the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean ride, they actually use real skeletons for a long period of time because they said that the fake bones were going bad. So imagine you're getting on this ride and you see these skeletons and you think, oh, this is just plastic. No, it's actually somebody's body that they got from the university.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
I had no
Wow. 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 Wow.
idea.
This logo said the fake alternatives available weren't up to scratch. Okay. Oh, and it says something about here. Real skeletons were also used in 1982 film Poltergeist, to name one. A movie which viewers may recall, features a lot of skeletons. Poltergeist. Oh, that's the one. Look into the light, Carolyn. Is that right?
Yes. And when you think about you're using bones and skeletons from somebody's body. Um, the little girl who was on that movie, she was actually 16 at the time. She died after filming that movie from pneumonia. And yeah, they were saying that a lot of things happened on that set um, because of that. So yeah, so I mean, I don't know if the two have anything to do with each other, but you're using bones and you're talking about spirits and all this different type stuff. Yeah,
Right.
be careful.
You better be careful. Don't be opening that portal up. Don't look into the light, Carolyn.
Yeah.
We can't say much as many of us wear human hair. She said, I'm on the fence about that one. Well, Patrice, the
The
human
people who are
hair,
alive though, right?
right? That's what I was going
Okay.
to say. The human hair that is alive, well,
Yes.
that you get, that's people who grow their hair out and they sell it, from my understanding.
Yeah. They not dead people, I don't think.
I don't think so. I don't know. But
Patrice is funny.
she said, I'm kind of on the fence with that one.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go to a ride, a amusement park, and get on a see a ride, and I see real skeletons there.
I see dead people.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
Well, okay, so I also want to know, like, how did they get permission? Like, where did these dead bones come from?
They came from, is it USC? I think it was USC or UC. Don't sue me. One of them schools, one of them colleges in LA, had donated the bones to them.
Oh, because they probably get a lot of, okay, that's true. They probably get a lot of bodies that are donated to science. They do. Um, Look, I'm talking about like I know statistics, but I do know that schools do get bodies donated for science. I've known a few people who have done it and who said that's what they want to do.
Yeah, they said they did use it because they were donated. They contacted UCLA medical department and they were able to get them.
Oh well, okay.
So y'all get on that ride. You don't know.
I don't do scary rides anyway.
I don't do
Not
it.
like not like that. I'll get on a roller coaster, but I'm not getting on a ride where I'm be like, "Hey." What she say from the heart icon on your
Oh,
picture
you
ID?
picture ID? I ain't messing with her. I
I
ain't
ain't
messing with her. Patrice, you need help.
right. Well, listen, but that's a whole nother show. But
Yes, it
that is true where they said don't do that. Don't put it on there.
yes.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one.
Oh goodness.
So this is a thumbs down. We didn't even put thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs
Yes,
down for
thumbs
me.
down for me.
Okay.
This one right here. So she's an influencer, and somebody was doing a free giveaway. She says she goes like twice a year to get her lips done. Somebody did a free giveaway for lip injections, and this is what happened. She had a reaction. So she went viral for the picture, but also she went viral because she was telling people, make sure when you go get your lips done, the person is professional. You know, they've done this multiple times, yada, yada, yada. Um, it's crazy.
It's definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Um, we kind of talked about this last week when we were talking
Yes.
about Inside Out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I don't know. See, it's stuff like this that makes me scared. We just need to leave God's work alone. I agree. But it's so many things that could go wrong with that. I remember one time they were doing something in there. They were putting their lips in the little socket thing to make them puff up. I don't know. It's crazy.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, they would put them in a glass and they would do something and it would suction it and make them get bigger.
Yes.
And I think a few people had gotten theirs stuck or something like that. I don't know. But here's the thing is that she said that even after all of this,
Mm-hmm.
she said still
She went
she
back.
encouraged you that I love getting them done and I will be back to my regular girl. At some point, how often you gotta go get your lips pumped up?
Yeah. Yeah. And she I saw a picture of her how she normally looks. She's a beautiful young lady.
She is.
Yeah, and I can tell she gets other stuff done to her body, but um it's just it's society has made us not like who we are.
Girl, you just gotta walk around with duck lips if you want a bigger.
Uh, yeah.
No, thank you. Why are you
Bless
truly
you.
doing it? Thank you. The question then becomes, why are you truly doing it? Because she don't like her lips. She
Yeah.
wants them bigger. I don't know. It's a thumbs down for me. I ain't that I'm
Yeah, it's
good.
a thumbs down for me.
No, thank you.
It's a thumbs down for me. This one right here. Sorry, I'm trying to get the question. Okay. So in Japan, they have this thing, and and not Japan, I think it's China, one of the countries over there.
China.
You have to have be a certain weight, and a certain height to be a flight attendant. And I was just like, I think it's 105 and 5'1". You don't have to be that height, but they're saying you cannot be, must stay at 105. So these women, I mean, they are small. They're small. And people are really giving them a lot of backlash, saying that a lot of people have lost their jobs because they went over the 105 requirement. They're saying it's real. They don't feel like this is realistic.
Hmm. This is good.
Have you ever seen a fat flight attendant? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. I'm I'm,
Um,
I'm being serious, and I'm plus size myself. So say what
no,
you want.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've seen anybody who's like been like really heavy.
Yeah,
I haven't seen they haven't all been like pencils. But nobody who's been really heavy, but that could also be because you have to I don't know that it's you have to be I guess you have to be comfortable with walking up and down the aisle. You don't have a lot of room or whatever.
yeah.
But I don't think that I've ever saw any a flight attendant who was like heavy. I may have seen somebody that had some curves.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, but yeah, China has always been very particular about their appearance and being small.
Yeah.
Um, I wanna I believe it was China.
Hmm.
And I read this some years ago where they actually used to tie the women's feet so they
Yes.
wouldn't grow. And then a lot of the women had issues with their feet because they were binding them up to make them look smaller.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so, yeah, it's always been about the small and petite and whatever. Um, and then it's just they're calling this the standard weight. And
105.
then they have to go and they're getting monitored monthly
Uh-huh. Yep.
and have to do undergo a review. While those weighing 10% over the standard will be immediately suspended and put on a weight reduction plan
Yep.
supervised by the company. Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. That is crazy. And it's like if you go over, you can lose your job. And people, they said people were fired for this, for going over the weight requirement.
That's crazy. I feel bad for those who may aspire to want to be a flight attendant or even
Yeah.
period like this could really put a lot of pressure on women
Young
or
ladies.
men, yeah, the young ladies, and really cause a lot of self-esteem issues,
Yeah.
because I'm sure that it's probably a lot more, you know it's a lot that all over the place. And
Yeah.
so, but also, so when I was reading that, it made me think about even like with, I guess with boxing,
Yeah.
you have to be a certain way to
Yeah.
fight in that class, right? So if you want to be in heavyweight or lightweight or whatever,
Yeah.
you have to be in a certain class. But I guess that's something going in. So
That's
if
what I'm
you
saying.
chose if you chose this airline, and I'm wondering, it's just that one particular airline. So you could work for another airline.
I'm wondering though.
Well, this says that the rule, standard weight, flight attendants. It's this one. It's Hainan Airlines.
Yeah.
So it's that airline. It's not all. But then they tried to make the fluff it up. This is intended to advocate healthy living habits,
No.
maintain a good professional image and healthy physique by anchoring the reference target rather than passively waiting for individual crew members.
No.
Physique to change significantly and then affect safety service work. So I get that, yes, the airplanes have to be at a certain weight. That's why you can only have baggages up to a certain weight or whatever. But if this is something that is brought up before you, if you know this about this airline,
Hmm.
you just don't have to work there. I think it's sad.
I think it's sad too because they missing out on good people.
Exactly. So as for me, it screams micromanaging. Yeah, it's a thumbs down for me too.
Yeah, yeah. That's you're going to work to be effective. And if it's not something that I feel like, and I know in this particular country, they probably are not going to push back to say this is not something that's across the board. So I'm so glad, even though we have our issues here in the US, I'm just thankful to be here.
Now that's a thumbs up for me.
Yeah,
This story, thumbs down. What you said, thumbs up.
yeah.
Yeah, because we got our crap.
We do, but weighing 105 to get on the work on the, is not one of them that
I
I know of.
wouldn't. I wouldn't work.
Yeah, I wouldn't work there either.
Okay. All
Thumbs
right.
down.
Thumbs down. Now this one here, I'm gonna be honest.
Be honest.
Okay, so this one here, it I was I was on the fence about this, right? Because
Uh-huh.
one, well, this part I'm upset about because this lady had to catch herself. This okay, so first let's tell you about the story. So the
Yes.
story is that there was a this lady, she won she won a case. She brought the case against her neighbor for smoking weed in his house. And she won the case because the judge said that she shouldn't, it's not her fault that she should be exposed to these things. Now, one, I was upset when I saw this because she started a GoFundMe page. Shut up, ma'am. But hey, that's her prerogative.
But remember, he had a license to actually smoke the cannabis in his house, but
Right,
she's saying that it came in her house and
right,
it bothered her. She had
right.
breathing problems.
And she was saying that the breathing problems came from him. Um, where was it? So yes, okay. So let's kind of read through it. So, legal victory. Her neighbor from smoking pot inside his home. So that one, I'm a little perturbed about. Okay, because he's in his house and he has a card. Now, I'm not advocating people to go out here and smoke weed. That's
Yes.
that that's your business, but I'm not advocating for that. So it says that this judge ruled in favor of this lady who
Yep.
claimed a lawsuit that the weed smell coming from the neighbor Thomas Cackett's home was a nuisance and harmed her health, including by making it hard for her to sleep. So the judge, in a likely precedent setting decision, banned Cackett,
Mhm.
who's 73, from smoking marijuana at his home or within 25 feet of this lady's residence. Um, she found that while Cackett has a license to buy and smoke cannabis, while it is legal in DC also, he does not possess a license to disrupt the full use and enjoyment of one's land. And a big win from the public health perspective because it's setting a precedent for all the people who are in similar situations. So she represented herself in this case.
Yep. She did.
So I just, like I said, I'm on the fence and I get it. Like, and I believe like they live in an apartment building
Mm-hmm.
because it was saying that, okay, who lives on the ground level? He lives
Yep.
on the ground level of
Mm-hmm.
an adjoining home. So he's on the ground level, she's up top.
Mm-hmm.
So it could easily, go up into an apartment or
Yep.
whatever. He says that he takes 12 puffs so that to ease the aches and the pains and help him fall asleep. So now he can't go to sleep. I don't know, but he claimed that he mostly smoked outside when the weather allowed and
Mm-hmm.
denied Shepard's allegations that he smoked all day and all nights. Now he could have kept this one. I am not Snoop Dogg. He could have kept that part.
Yeah, he should have kept that.
Yeah. So I don't know. That so she's upset with but restricted so you can enjoy the fact that it's legal. I don't smoke nor advocate smoking. Right. Can all make money, but restricted so yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. I think that I do think that if you are if it is bothersome to somebody else, because sometimes when you're smoking you don't understand, you don't see where there's a problem, or you may not smell it as much, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may not it doesn't bother you, but for somebody who doesn't smoke,
Yeah.
it can bother them a lot. And then also for some who may already have health issues.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say if it's coming inside my house, I have an issue. Well, I mean, I agree with that. Take
Yeah.
a pill, turn on YouTube, white noise. Oh gosh. So I don't know. I just think that it's I don't know if like if she's ever tried to just talk to him, talk it through, say, hey, we are neighbors, how can we make this work? Um, Not saying that it's fair for either one of them to have to move,
Yeah.
but if the apartment, I mean, if you have an apartment and they're adjoining like that, maybe
Uh-huh.
the landlord should consider a no smoking because there's other people in the residence. So
Yeah.
I mean, you do have to be considerate of others, but I don't like it because I just feel like it's a Karen move. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it's coming into your apartment and or wherever you live and it's not something that you do. And it's like something that this person feel is okay. It's like the music thing. Um,
Hmm.
one person may feel their music isn't too loud, but it's coming into your place, so it's too loud for you.
Right.
It's just what you do
Right.
in your house. But if you're renting an apartment,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
not something you should do. Or you need to go find a building that's smoke. You can
The
smoke
smoke
anywhere you go
friendly.
anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. You
yeah.
do, and I do feel like I said, you do have to be considerate of your neighbors,
Yeah,
regardless of what it is that you're doing, whether it's you playing music too loud, whether you're exercising
yes,
early in the morning, right? Um, when you live in an apartment and somebody, regardless of whether you're up or down, you have to consider that. So I don't, like I
yeah,
said, I do agree that yes, it can be a nuisance. They should have talked it through, but there's something about this that I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I, I'm not voting on this one.
okay.
So
No,
I'm down for Renee. Well, wait.
wait a
I,
minute.
is it thumbs up that she won?
Yes,
Thumbs up that she won the suit, the lawsuit.
yes.
So see that now that's where I
I don't
differ.
know. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with the smoking, but also it's like you, it's your place. You pay the rent,
Right. And
so
and it's not, and it's also because why it's not sitting well with me too is because it's legal. He's not doing anything illegal. Now it is a nuisance, and I
yeah,
do think that he should be nice about the situation, but this to me opens doors for you to tell me that it's right. It's okay for me to do. Now you're taking away my rights. But
yeah,
like I said again, you have to be considerate when you're living in a home where other people are affected by what you do.
yeah.
So, all right, let's move on. What we got next? I don't know.
So this bride went viral because she made her own wedding cake. And people are saying, what is wrong with you? You were being real cheap. This is your day. You should go all out. And she said this is something that she likes to do, and she did it for fun. And the wedding cake looked great. But people are really criticizing her, saying that like you cheap, you shouldn't have did this. And I'm like, why? I don't see any problem with it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I people are gonna say anything. They have a comment about whatever, everything. Just shut up. Just
Yeah,
that's how I feel. Just shut up.
yeah.
You don't have to like her cake. It's
Yeah,
her cake. That's what she wanted to do for her thing, and I think it looks nice.
yeah, and you save money. Like that $500-600 could have went towards um their honeymoon. It could have went in the bake. It could have went to a lot of different things. I'm sure her making it on her own, 5 tiers, forget 500, probably about 2,000.
Right.
She saved some money, and to me, like I'm with you, it looked great.
It does. And I think that it wasn't even just about the money. It was
Yeah,
also about her being able, it says that she thought it would be fun to make her
yeah,
own wedding cake and to share something I have liked to do since I was a child. So
yeah,
she's always liked to do this. And she graduated from Culinary Institute of America with a bachelor's degree in applied food studies on a focus on baking and pastry. Why
yeah,
not? Why
exactly.
not?
And I guarantee you, her business, if she didn't have one, now she have one, and I guarantee you, it took off.
Indeed. And she said that it was a surprise to her because even some people were like, "Oh, you just did this so you could go viral." Well, thank you because you just helped me because you
Yeah.
commented on it. But she said she didn't. It wasn't even. I don't even think that it was her
Mm-mm.
that put the video out. I think it was
Nope.
her stylist or somebody, her hairdresser,
Mhm.
somebody did that. She said while they were on their honeymoon is when they found out.
Yeah, they
So,
were on a cruise.
yep, they were on a cruise. We didn't pay, and she said she didn't even know because they didn't pay for the internet package. So
Yeah,
she stopped when they were at a port, and
yeah,
she had cell service again. And then one of her friends from culinary school sent the video, and she says, "You look so beautiful. Your cake looks so amazing." And then she said she clicked on it, and then she started looking at the comments, and she was so
mhm,
shocked.
yeah,
Some of them were nice, some of these were mean.
yeah,
And so she said, and her husband, good guy, he said, put your phone down. Don't,
exactly.
yeah, don't even get hooked up into the negative commenters. So it's definitely a thumbs up for me. So
Yeah,
who was going to sponsor it? It's her money, her wedding, and her skills. That part. Yeah. So they just mad. They
that's
just
it. They mad.
mm, they mad. You mad or no?
Tamiko said thumbs up.
Yes. All right. Let's see.
So, a 13-year-old girl used her mother's card, her parents' card, and she spent $64,000 on mobile games and wiped out their savings account without their knowledge. She was saying that she intervened with the messaging and different things like that the bank was trying to send. She deleted them. She hid the payments from her parents, and the parents had no idea that this was going on. And the little girl actually said that she bought games for her friends too, so it wasn't just her; she was sharing. But $64,000 on games for your phone as a child. $64,000.
So there's so much to this because, first of all, okay, let's bring it back in. So, number one, how is it that you're just, and I mean, and I know I don't always look at my bank statements because sometimes they don't make me very happy. But there's so I fought a lot of people here. Now, of course, number one is the little girl. She should have known better. And she knew better because she hid it from her parents.
Yeah. So
She
she knew what she was
deleted,
doing.
she was deleting messages. So she deleted all of the messages. So she knew that she was wrong. So that's one. Yeah. Then I blame the bank because I can go to another state and they'll decline my card
That part.
and then be like, if this is you, call me. Or if this is you, log in. Yeah. So file a fraud case. Well, wait a minute. It gets better. Hold
Hmm.
on. They tried that. But yeah, so I blame the bank because that would be kind of like, something is not right. Your card is over here and you're over there because she's at boarding school. So I
Yeah.
don't know if the boarding school is another state or what it is, right? But that's two. But I do blame the parent or the parents because one, you should be more responsible and you should monitor exactly what's going on. So not just with with your bank account, but also with your kid. Because are you telling me like, and the only way that they found out is because it was a teacher who called the mom. Where is
Yeah.
it? It said that the mom received a call from the one of the teachers and said uh that she thinks that she has an addiction,
Yeah.
right? Where is
Yeah.
it? Spending habits in China. In China. Okay.
But she transferred 10 money to 10 classmates.
Yeah. 10 classmates wiping out their savings account without their knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Checked the bank account and realized she was left with 7 cents. Mm-mm-mm.
Seven.
January to May, her daughter had 16,800 buying game accounts and almost 30,000 on in-game purchases. She also transferred to at least 10 classmates,
Mm-hmm.
buying them for themselves. Couldn't do this. I'm in a daze. Yes, you do feel like you're going to explode, and you should. She said the mother's debit card, she had linked her mother's debit card to her mobile phone, but didn't know where the money came from.
And the
On
mother had the nerve to give her account password.
Yeah, she remembered her mother telling her the account password from a previous occasion. So she would, knew something that the money was coming from somewhere. If it didn't, what did it say? If I didn't send it to them, they would bother me all day. If I told the teacher, I was afraid they'd tell my parents. She
Mm-hmm.
also deleted chat and transaction records to hide the payment so you knew it was wrong. And Gong says she reached out to several payment platforms to request refunds, but had yet to recoup her losses on the full sum. So I guess maybe some of them are saying, okay, yes, they'll, take some type of responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't add it in here, but it was a teacher that called
Mm-hmm.
her to say your kid has an addiction.
That's what Patrice said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an addiction. Yes, major issue later in her adult life. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Get that baby some help. So
Yeah.
exactly, my bank calls me immediately. That's what I'm saying. I'm there at the store. It's me. Disputed, yeah. And they can, Sam, I think they're trying to dispute it, but I doubt that they're not, I doubt that they'll recoup 64 grand.
Nah.
They're not
No.
gonna do it. Because some of them is gonna be like, not my problem.
Yeah, and the fact that the little girl, she had the passcode. So that's it's not helping. It's like, okay, I can see if she said she figured out the passcode, the
Right,
mom gave her the passcode to the account.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but she would definitely she would work off that $64,000.
Oh, honey. 64 grand. Yeah. Next slide.
Yeah, that's a good
Next.
one now.
I ain't gonna say. Yeah, that's a
In
foot.
a butt
That's
whoop.
no, that's a foot up. her, you know what?
This right here was a little creepy to me.
A
So
little.
yeah, Elon Musk is making a thing called the Robot Wives that's supposed to roll out in September of this year. And this thing takes 3 days to charge. It'll operate for a month. A password is required, but it's $3,100 depending on what you want. But this is something that you create, and you're kissing and whatever a robot, but this is you're basically designing and ordering your wife. This is what we've come to. Can you imagine these things walking around and people holding hands with a robot?
I'm surprised that it only cost $3,000. I thought that that wasn't a lot of money. I didn't think that was a lot of money. If you need a robot for love and affection, there's a deeper issue. Yeah. I I mean, this is bad. This is for okay, well, shut up, Sam. You trying to get in trouble.
She gonna get him.
We about to be banned from the show. He about to be
He
banned
gonna get
for
in trouble. She
himself.
must she must have logged off.
Oh gosh, she probably sitting right there.
Oh gosh.
She gonna get him in a minute. Yes. What it says, let me go buy the stock because I could see people buying them.
Yeah.
And I do, Patrice, and I think that that's real sad.
Yeah.
Because here we go, like trying to find love in all the wrong places.
There you go.
Now there's a part of me that is like, for all you creepers, yes, go buy you a wife. So you ain't messing with nobody else. There you go. That's yours. You can do whatever you want to it. You're a creep, leave people alone.
That is
But
crazy.
I think that it is here we go again with just being, I don't know. I guess this is like you can't procreate. I mean, the thing can't get pregnant. So that's it. No, I mean, I guess it's for people who have trust issues. It's for
Mm-hmm.
people who want to have monogam. I mean, are want to have multiple women because you can design whatever it is you want. So today I feel like whatever this black lady with this armor suit on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just creepy to me.
It is. It is. It is. It's a thumbs down for me, but it just goes to show that we are determined to make things and do things our way instead of God's way. And
Yes,
this right here is just is I really, really see people buying into this. I do.
that's
I do.
crazy.
It is. It is. That's like you people like, where's your wife at? Oh, she's home charging.
Right.
Charging.
Oh my gosh.
Out in 3 days.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. 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 That's it's a no for me.
Yeah, it's a no for me, but I'm really, really like surprised that it's only $3,144. Depending on
I'm,
the state. That's probably the bare minimum.
but I was going to say also, it says that she has to charge. The thing has to charge. The robot has to charge. So I'm sure it's not going to be something you just plug her into the wall. So I guarantee you, the charger station or whatever the case may be, you will have to buy that separate. and that's probably going to be about 1,500. I guarantee you, what when you finish getting all the stuff and buying the charging stations, it's going to be about probably 6 to 7 thousand. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a catch.
I hate her. Did you see? I'm not messing with you, Patrice.
Yeah, if the robot is, you know what? Yeah, yeah, it's a thumbs down for me. I just let things happen naturally, you know. And if it's not meant for you to have a spouse, it's good. God got you.
Right.
Um, I do not want a robot. No thanks. I'm good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it is crazy. That's a no for me. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the end of our show today, guys. Thank you all for tuning in and watching.
Yes, yes, yes. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us.
Yes.
Tamiko and Patrice, y'all are hilarious.
Yes, Sam and Tracy, y'all are funny
Sa-
too.
Yes, Sam, you gonna get in
Yes,
trouble.
he is. Yes, he is.
Yes, Tracy. Yes, everybody who's on here,
Yes.
we appreciate you.
Thank you for watching. We
Yeah,
appreciate you. We do. We do. So that's it for the night.
yes, that is it.
Yes. So we will see you all next Thursday at 7 o'clock. Patrice, I'm not
Thank
messing with
you.
you. We not
Yeah,
messing with you. We not. We not messing with you. Y'all have a good night.
yeah.
We'll see y'all next Thursday.
Oh gosh, bye.
Bye, everybody. Don't forget to check out our podcast on all major platforms as well. If you missed the show, you can go back and watch the replay on YouTube, Facebook, and also listen to the podcast on your way in to work or on the way home from work.
Right. Oh, whose moment is it? That's right. It's
Oh,
an
Patrice.
inspiring moment.
I was trying to get away. Whose moment is it?
Thank you, Patrice. She tried it.
Yes, Patrice. It's Rennee. Patrice, I'm gonna get you. I do have an inspiring moment. Last week I was at work and I was talking to an individual, and another lady walked up to her and she said, "Such and such is not here." She's like, "There are 4 people waiting for her," and she said, "Somebody need to go over there." And she said, "No." She was like, "Wait." She said, "I know her. She's supposed to be here at this time." And she said, "I know something has to be wrong. She didn't call. She didn't do anything." And she just kept saying, "I know her." And when she said that, I was like, dang, like she was so sure. She was like, "No, I know her. I know something's wrong." And she went and called her, and something was wrong. She wasn't feeling well. But in that moment and thinking about that and how sure she was, like in her and like her, she knew. I was thinking about that's how we have to be with God. Like we
Amen.
have to have our relationship so in sync with him that we have to know that he has our best interests at heart. Like he knows us, and we have to know him in that manner to be so sure that regardless of what's going on around us, we have to know, God, I know you enough to know that this is working for my good. So
Amen.
just like she knew her and her character, we have to be sure and know God and know his character too.
Amen. Amen. I know
Yeah.
that, but she said, I know.
Yes.
I know. Yes, we need more people who truly know us and can
Yes.
tell when we are not in a good place and reach out. Indeed. Indeed. That's right. That is right. You
Yes.
know when you know.
Yes. Yeah, and I had to remind myself of this today. Like God, you know what you're doing. You know. And yeah, we have to know God enough to know, just like Patrice said that. Yeah. Yes.
Mhm.
So that's my inspiring moments.
Get to know them.
Yes, yes. Get to know God, people. We need to in this time. We do. We do.
Yes.
So everyone have a good evening.
Yes, yes. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.